like to welcome you to another episode of Articulate Thoughts, a personal blog of mine where I express some ideas, thoughts, opinions, observations, and experiences about conscious dance, a movement practice that uses dance as a form of moving meditation. And today's episode is entitled Dude, I Dance. And this has been a topic that's been on my mind for quite a while, and it's been brought up here and there over the past couple years. But last weekend, on Friday night, I came across an experience that really triggered me in a lot of ways and kind of inspired me to put this video out there. And basically, what happened was I met this person for the first time, and they were a music producer and just kind of talked about music and different things along the lines of that. And I shared my story about how I used to write music and I used to produce music and kind of moved away from it and found dance and just kind of used dance as my um, main modality of relating to music. And this person's response was, they said, yeah, like I used to think dance was kind of gay, but one time I went to a rave and like I popped some M and like it's all right. I tried it for myself, like it's all right. It's pretty decent. And like I'm pretty sure this person didn't mean to be offensive or be degrading in any way, but in my mind I'm just kind of thinking, okay, so this person used to think dancing was gay, like that's what came out of their mouth. And but by all means, again, I didn't detect any hostility or like any kind of negative intention, but that's just what they thought. And it's been kind of feeding this overall question about the like gender roles in term in the whole realm of dancing. And it's an interesting observation too, because I do a lot of these conscious dances, and for the most part I would say like 95% of the time there's going to be more females than males in the room. And um, like I identify as being more like I'm a very emotional individual, and I would say in terms of a genetic disposition I have inherited a lot more of traits from my mother, so that influenced me to believe that I do have more feminine characteristics. And like every person has like male and female characteristics. It's just a part of being human, and there's like yin and yang, and there's these two different kinds of energies that kind of intermingle throughout an individual's personality. But like I personally don't feel like dance in any means is a feminine thing, but there definitely is a stereotype or some kind of belief within the masses' minds that yeah, like dance is like primarily a female thing. And I think maybe that's coming from a place where the media projects dancing as a form of entertainment, and naturally, having girls that are highly sexualized to sell products and things like this, and to entertain people generally, that's where people get this idea that dancing is primarily a female thing. And it's interesting because why is that? And in my mind, like dancing is a very masculine thing. And like Hawaiian culture and Greek culture, the form of dance is highly correlated to like warrior and like fighting, and just having that strong presence and being grounded and standing ground. And also another thought that enters my mind on that note is Bruce Lee is like a very popular Chinese kung fu martial artist, but a lot of people don't know that Bruce Lee was a world cha-cha champion at the age of 10 before he even studied kung fu at all. And this actually helped him escalate very quickly in kung fu because he was very in tune with his body and had very good footwork. And if anyone studies martial arts out there will know that footwork is a very crucial point in understanding how to properly throw a strike and leveraging the proper amount of momentum from the feet. And in all honesty, like me getting into dance was bridged through martial arts. So I very much see like the polarity, like there's a lot of similarities in that they're both forms of movement and they're disciplines, but it's more so the intention that's different. Like in martial arts, there's an intention to like destroy and take something out, and dance is more of a creative, expressive form. And I think maybe like in my perception, like that's where the idea of dancing as a feminine thing comes from, is like the way I use for dance is a form of expressing emotions, and that's, traditionally males are more logic based and females are more emotion based. So the participating in activity that expresses emotions is, more of a feminine thing. So like this is how I kind of perceive and how all this came together. But I don't know. It's a very open discussion, and it's kind of like a thing that's kind of unfolding. And I'm just expressing my thoughts and like giving my opinion here. And I would absolutely love to hear some thoughts and opinions from you guys and girls, and just kind of start a discussion about what is your relationship with dance, and what do you perceive as like a male or feminine type of you know practice or form, or like why do the masses view dance as a female thing, generally speaking. Or there's another point of a certain types of dance, like if a guy is a break dancer or a capoeira dancer, like that's a very masculine, manly thing that a lot of people are attracted to. But if you have a male ballet dancer, then oh yeah, this guy probably is gay. Or maybe a contemporary male dancer is like, yeah, this guy's probably gay, but why is that? And maybe just putting some ideas and thoughts out there, and hopefully change some different opinions and get more males interested in conscious dance and checking it out. Who knows? But yeah, that's my thoughts. And yeah, speaking of which, for this dance week for me, I'll be dancing at the Alberta Ballet on Friday night, and that is the opening night for Five Rhythms workshop, and the theme is warrior. So it kind of all ties in together. And if you want to come check it out, I would highly recommend it. Put the info in the drop box below, and hopefully I will see you there or not. Inshallah.